Hey guys, Dave the Watchman here, coming at you with another how-to video. Today's video is going to be on how to remove the special folded links out of a Seiko 5. It's a Seiko 5. It's a beautiful watch, but I do need to resize it down a couple of links, and it does have these funky type of pins that I can't use this on, and I can't use any of the other pin removal tools that I have. So these are a little bit different, and I'm going to show you how to remove these so that you don't damage the watch and you don't hurt yourself. So if you like this content, make sure you give me the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and I will keep this content coming to you. But without further ado, let's get this video going. The very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove one end of the bracelet. It's helpful if you have a repair kit with a spring compression tool or compressed spring tool, and you're just basically going to pop. Whoop, and that just went flying. So basically what you want to do is, when you're taking this out, be very careful that it doesn't go flying out and you'll lose it. Thankfully I was able to find it, but basically this is what you're doing. You're taking this out, and it's compressed on both ends, so it is spring loaded. And if you do what I just did and it goes flying out, you may not be as lucky as I just was and able to find it. So be very, very, very careful of that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to check this on my wrist right now to see how many links I need to remove. So we're going to put it on, and it looks like I'm going to remove 2 links. So see how I just did that? I just sized it up. And it looks like if I remove 2 links, we'll be right there. Okay. And the way we're going to do this is a lot different than other watches that are a little bit more straightforward, because you can just use the link removal tool, but you can't do that on these watches. So what we're going to do is you're going to look for the arrow. Okay, so on this watch, you're going to see arrows. Now, you're also going to see this little indentation here, where you have what looks like a little pry spot there. You can see it. And you're basically going to push this out. You're going to push that out that way, but you gotta it's a process of, you know, trying to get it out. So you're gonna want a screwdriver, which you might even damage the screwdriver, to be honest with you, to try and get it out. So let's see here. I'm gonna try and use a different one that's got a little bit more of a beefy tip on it, but let's see what we've got here. Let's zoom in on this so you can kind of see what we're doing here. So I'm taking out 2 links, so I'm going to start here. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, it's a little too big, so I'm going to go back with this smaller one. All right, so you see what I just did there? I was able to pop that out past that little knob, okay? And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 2 links. So what we're going to do there, now that we've got that out, we're just going to pull out that little fork, okay? And then, all right, it looks like both of them have to come out in order to remove the link. So let's try to get this one out here. And once you get the hang of it, they come out pretty easily. Okay, so looks like we've got 2 out now. And then we just take it out like that. So basically you're trying to get it, and it takes a little bit of manipulation, but you want to try and get it so that it fits just right and comes through that hole. You see that? So that's basically what we did. All right, now I'm taking out 2 links. So that's going to be 1. So that's 1 full link out. Okay. And then we're going to remove the next one. Alright, and so now we got that one out, and now we're going to take the link out. So we're going to pull out that fork, and then we're going to take out the middle link, and then let's see. Alright, looks like they're going to make me take out the whole thing. So we're going to go back and do it again. Once again, this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying to push this little dot past this breaking point and then pull out this whole piece. Okay, so now there we go. So there's a little leverage point in there. In case you didn't see that, there's a little leverage point in there where you basically have to get this dot past it in order to get it out. Now that's going to remove that second link. So now I have 2 links removed, and I need to put in one of these. Okay, and then I'm going to need to hook up this piece here. This is the remaining piece. And I'm trying to look at it through the camera here, which is a little more difficult. Okay, so now we've got those in. So now it's a process of putting the links back in. Well, putting the links back in is a little bit easier. So should be a little bit easier anyhow. Okay, so there we go. We got 1 link in. And then we're going to put the other one in. You follow it? Okay. Now, in order to press it in, you can just turn it down on the counter and pop it in. There we go. Went right in. So, yeah, you just need to make sure that when you put the forks in, this fork right here, you want it face up. And when you put it in between these two, you want to make sure that when you're in here, that the bottoms of the fork actually line up with these 2 holes. Because if you're a little bit off, you're going to have that problem I was just having where you're tapping on it and it's just basically hitting up against nothing. Okay, so this is your locking tool, and you want to make sure that that goes into these 2 holes. So it's very precise. You want it to be lined up just right, but the idea is to get that little knob past this little crease, and then it locks it in. And then once you're done with that, if you haven't gotten it sized properly, you'll know it when you go to put it on. But if you haven't gotten it sized properly, then you just basically have to do this whole thing over again. And it's sometimes, unfortunately, it's a trial and error. So Now, to put it all back together, you want to put this spring. You want to put the spring in here, and remember, you want to be really careful. Okay? Now, thankfully, once you put this on, there are a couple of micro adjustments that you can make on this band, because it does allow you some holes to do a micro adjust, but you want to make sure you get it as close as possible for the best fit you can get. So you want to make sure that when you put it in, it doesn't come flying out. So this is the tricky part. And I'm going to try and do this while I'm looking through the camera so you guys can see what's going on too. But you can use your fingernail, or you can use one of these tools here, which is a spring compression tool. So basically, in order to use this tool, you're just kind of hooking it onto that top there. But like I said, you just got to be very careful this thing doesn't come flying out. Sometimes you have better luck with your fingernail. And there it goes. Okay, guys, so that's gone. I don't know where it went, but thankfully, with my handy dandy repair kit, I got a whole bunch of them. So I can either try and spend some time and find that one, or I can just use this one. So I guess I couldn't get lucky twice in a row. I was able to find it the first time, but the second time, not so much. But now you guys see what I mean. This stuff is spring-loaded, and it will get away on you. But just another reason to make sure you guys have a tool repair kit like this one. In case something like that happens, you got some spares. And that one looks like it's a little too big, so I'm going to have to go with a smaller one. And I've got plenty here in the kit, so plenty to choose from. I just need the right size. All right, so there we go. It's all back together, and let's see what we're at for sizing. Let's turn it right side up first of all. Zoom back out because I don't need to be that close anymore. And it looks like, actually, you know what? I'm going to take another link out of this one. But anyway, you guys got the idea. I am going to basically just remove another link, and I'm going to see if I can find that other link that I lost. But basically that's it. That's how you remove the links. That's how you get the watch ready. And like I said, I just need to, I think I need an extra link removed out of it is what I need. So I probably should have taken 3. So I'll take another link out of it, and that should fit me perfectly. But it is a beautiful watch. That's how you resize a Seiko. And if you guys have any other questions or anything you want to put in the comments, please do so. If you liked this content and it helped you out, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And I will be coming at you with more review videos and how-to videos. So stay tuned and make sure you hit that bell if you want to be notified of new videos that come out. I'm posting videos all the time, guys. Like I said, I'm not a jeweler, just a guy. I like to buy my watches, I like to wear them, and I like to review them. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next review video. Have a good one. Dave the Watchman. I'm out of here.